Hey moms, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be sharing useful tips on how I was able to achieve a healthy work-life balance, working full-time as a mom of four little children under four while living in the UK. I have had a lot of people ask me these questions. How are you able to balance your life being a mother and working full-time and achieving all you are set to achieve? I would say personally, there is this Bible verse that resonates with me, and which is the one that says, "You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you." So today, I'll be sharing 4 tips on how I was able to achieve this work life balance and the things that I did that worked for me and my family. So, the first thing I would say is planning. So planning entails a whole lot of things. In my own case, it entails that before my maternity leave ended, I had to think through to understand that the previous job I was doing before I went on maternity leave was no longer suitable because that job needed that I was in the office for a couple of days while I work at home for the remaining days. However, knowing my new reality, I discovered that I needed something else. I needed a job that will allow me work from home and as well as care for my children at the same time because this will save the time I will use for commuting to and fro the office. So this is what I did. Way before my maternity leave ended, I started searching for another job, but this time a remote one. Thankfully, I got one in the civil service, and so I was able to commence working from home when my triplets were 11 months and my first child was 3 years. The next thing I did was to set a structured routine for myself and my family. So before I commenced working, I had ensured that there were routines in place which will make things easier for whoever would be helping me take care of my kids while I was at work. So the first step was that I create a structured routine like setting wake up times, meal times, nap times, activity times, bath times. All of these things were in place, and I followed this routine strictly to ensure that we were all coordinated and we knew what we would do at each given time of the day. So this really worked for me because by the time I resumed work, we already had a structure in the house and things were able to flow seamlessly. The next thing I would say I did was partnership. So partnership, you remember the saying that says it takes a village to raise a child. In my own case, it felt like I needed 4 villages. However, the villages I had were the support from my husband and my mom. So thankfully, my husband works full time. However, he has a routine that is also flexible. So this gives him time sometimes to be at home. And in those periods when he was at home, he was very eager to help with the children while I work. Again, I had to bring my mom over from Nigeria so that she can help me take care for the kids while I started working in my new job. This helped a lot because I had the confidence that my kids were being looked after by competent and trustworthy people. So I had this rest of mind. I had this peace of mind. So I was able to focus on work and concentrate while my kids were being cared for by people who I love and trusted. The next thing I would say I did was prioritizing. What this entails is that I had to only do things that were important and also turn a blank eyes to things that were not very important to me. So take for instance, sometimes I had to decline outdoor activities to enable me stay at home to accomplish tasks that needed to be done. Examples, during weekends, I focused on staying mainly at home to batch cook meals that my family would eat during the entire week instead of going out there to have fun. Because to me, I believe that things will be easier for whoever was helping me care for the kids. And so we would not need to add cooking to the already busy schedule in the house. Another thing I would say I did was I prioritized self care. What this meant for me was that I tried to rest when my children were sleeping, or sometimes I tried to do some activities that I love. The chatting with friends over the phone, that could be speaking with my kids, just relaxing with them at home, or sometimes reading a book. All these helped me to achieve the work-life balance, because you remember the saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So I ensure that I take out time when necessary to rest up so that I can perform optimally at work and also perform happily as a mother and a wife. I hope this helps someone out there to know that, yes, even if they are struggling or thinking that it may be difficult to achieve work life balance, being a mom and working full time, I hope they know that with proper planning, prioritizing tasks, having good partnership, and proper self care, they can achieve this too. Until you come my way next time, I hope you do enjoy this video. And if you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. So take care till I see you next time. Bye.